마치 버릇처럼 내가 나를 착취해 경추 쪽은 딱딱해지고 의식에 붙은 각질 모두 위맑은 땀 대신 날 적시는 건 진땀이네 잠든 시간에도 문제들이 쌓여 눈 뜨자마자 결정해도 아직 익숙치 않은 타협 시간을 도마 위에 식재료 썰듯 안 하면 하루는 순서가 뒤섞인 음식처럼 망가져 지쳐도 경계하네 공허와 허무 불안감 속에서 상기하네 15년 전 빈 털터리의 여유 억울해도 납득돼 35년간의 필름이 어쩌면 수치 맞은 삶 건축된 우리의 이름이 길르니 어두워지지 않게 서로를 비판하고 세상을 보는 시선 삐딱.
This is the NBA Finals, Game 2. The Atlanta Hawks come in off a critical Game 1 win and are now poised and prepared as they attempt to take a 2-0 lead against the Timberwolves. This is the NBA Playoffs, and it's up next.
The NBA playoffs continue. Just 2 teams remain. They are battling their way toward this title. Game 2 of the finals. And in our matchup tonight, we'll see the Minnesota Timberwolves going up against the Atlanta Hawks at State Farm Arena. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy. And we've got Allie LaForce reporting from the sideline. And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves, the wingmen, Edwards and McDaniel. And it's Rudy Gobert, and it's Ball, and it's Minot in a power forward position. And for Atlanta, Okongwu is out there with Derek Lively. Then it's Johnson, and it's Peterson in at the 2 spot. You look at the Timberwolves. So we know Game 1 didn't go their way, but they've shown resilience on their journey to the final.
A 7-game series is a chess match of adjustment. They're down now, but they'll be a completely different team tonight. Only question is, will it be enough to stave off an 0-2 start?
Here's Peterson. Down low, and it's Johnson with the jam.
Well, that's a textbook move by Johnson. Once he sets the pick, he hustles into scoring position.
Edwards inside. Ball with a wide open look. That's in, coming off the assist from Edwards.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Here's Peterson. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And here's McDaniels. He'll bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Gobert with a screen for McDaniel. No good on the 3. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Ball, the pass to Edwards. McDaniels gets a wide open look. Connects from three-point range.
Well, look, you want to put your guys in a position to succeed. McDaniels is more comfortable operating off the catch than he is initiating.
Lively a screen on Ball. It's good.
Well, that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Now here's Gobert. Ball, no good.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over.
The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. McDaniels on the wing. Pass to Minot. Here's the 3. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Now, Lively. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Here's Peterson. Edwards defending. Down to 5 on the shot clock. To the paint. And that one is hammered home.
Oh, how about using the rim to get some true hang time?
You know, he just wanted to make sure the landing was softer than the takeoff.
Yeah, Gobert making good on the threat of his height and length. Just hammering it down. Now
about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Okongwu with a screen on Edwards. And Okongwu slings it in.
Well, he's a bit of an undersized center. However, his leaping ability can certainly mask that.
Here's Minot. Back to ball. Off with the layup.
Those are chances. Almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Pass to Peterson. And here is Johnson. McDaniels defending. Beyond the arc. Johnson's shot is off. Timberwolves leading by 3. Ball feeling it out a bit. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Well, look, Edwards welcomes physical defense because he looks for ways to get to the line.
Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for Minnesota.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
And they've also done a great job turning defense into offense tonight, creating turnovers and capitalizing on the other end.
Well, you know, Anthony Edwards has one of the highest motors we've seen. His relentlessness throughout the length of the game is just exceptional. He wears out the entire opposing team.
And Edwards drops them both. The Hawks trail by 5. Pass to Peterson. Here's Lively. Hawks passing it around. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
And how about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up. Outside Edwards. Launches it. Rebound Atlanta. Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
I briefly spoke with Quinn Snyder. Unsurprisingly, the conversation turned to Rudy Gobert. Let's be honest, he's scary, Coach said about the 7-footer. He hinted their strategy might involve trying to, quote, lure Rudy out of the paint so he's not there to slap away our layups. Maybe some tricky play here to try and push Gobert out of his comfort zone. Guys, back to you.
All right, Allie, thank you for that. Now here's Edwards. Here's Ball. That's in, coming off the assist from Edwards. Edwards got 3 assists tonight.
So often, LaMelo is the setup man. There, he's on the finishing end.
And Quinn Snyder wants a timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. Players who have stood out at taking high percentage shots in the playoffs. Derek Lively, number 1. 4th, Onyeka Okongwu.
And they've both been extremely hot from the floor. Great timing on their part to get it going in the postseason.
The Hawks trail by 5. Johnson outside. Here's Okongwu. Pulls from the top of the key. Peterson misses.
Well, that's a miss you can live with. I expect they'll go to it again. especially if the defense continues to concede it.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Okongwu with a screen on Edwards. To the inside. And Okongwu slams it in.
Well, with that explosive leaping ability, Okongwu is someone who spaces the floor vertically.
Pass to Minot. Edwards kicks to McDaniels. Here's Minot. Outside Edwards. 6 to shoot. Fires the 3. Rebounded by the Hawks. They'd like to continue the success they had on Friday night here.
And winning that game the way they did with the incredible fourth-quarter comeback couldn't have left them feeling any better.
Spins. Scores off the spin.
And right there, Edwards with a great dribble move to create space.
Lively a screen on Ball. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's McDaniels. That shot is off. Good work defensively by Johnson. Lays it up and banks it in. He's got 8.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Edwards looking it over. Pass to Minot. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Ball. Not happening with that shot. He's put up 5 and made 2. The Hawks trail by 5. Lively a screen on Edwards. And he drives in and finished off by Lively.
And can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Pass to Minot. Johnson against McDaniel. Here's Minot. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. And Quinn Snyder wants a timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. And the Hawks with possession here. They trail by 3. Here's Peterson. Defended by DiVincenzo. Inside. Here's Newell. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. We've got Jared Lively. Newell out there with Johnson. And it's Peterson in at shooting guard. So that's the Hawks 5.
Yeah, it just seems like every year Edwards gets more comfortable running the pick and roll.
They set the pick. Pass to Peterson. Five to shoot. Lively a screen on DiVincenzo. Peterson misses. Timberwolves leading by 3. Edwards passes the ball. And Ball slams it in.
So much drive in this game. Ball wants to beat you and make you feel it.
Okongwu's checked in for Newell. And the Timberwolves also making a change. Daniels is checked in for Dante DiVincenzo. Atlanta's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Pass to Johnson. And here is Okongwu. Stolen by McDaniel. And he converts the layup. McDaniel's got the lead up to 8 now for Minnesota.
They've settled into a nice groove offensively here in the second.
Here's Peterson. Defended by Dosunmu. Peterson, that's good.
And it's all about the release when you shoot the floater.
And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for Minnesota. Pass to McDaniels. Edwards kicks to McDaniels. There's Ball with the 3. Johnson with the rebound.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Here's Lively. Lively with the screen. It's stolen. And now Minnesota on the fast break. And finished off by McDaniel.
Well, you can't sleep on McDaniel's athleticism if you're the defense. Oh, look at that! Just unbelievable. Well, you can't teach the athleticism displayed there by Johnson.
Ball, the pass to McDaniels. 2 points. That one goes. McDaniels got 6 in the quarter.
Well, he's been very reliable tonight. Not wasting any chances. Really using his head.
The 3. Minnesota with the rebound. And it's sent back by Okongwu.
Timed it just right. Okongwu with a great block.
The Hawks trail by 10. That one goes in for him, too, making it look easy. He's now 4 for 4.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
And here is Dosunmu. Pass to Berenger. 5 on the clock. Timberwolves passing it around. Ball from long range. Johnson with the rebound. Johnson's got his 4th rebound in this one. Stolen by Ball. And stolen by Okongwu. Makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals. 5 for 8 in the game.
Well, Okongwu is a very skilled player. A big man that sees over defenders well and delivers quality passes to his teammates.
Here's Berenger. He's got 6. Johnson surveying the floor. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Now, here's Ball.
Well, after picking up his 3rd foul, they may sit him the rest of the half.
Into the lineup for the Timberwolves, Rudy Gobert, lineup.
Now here's Edwards. He's guarded closely. McDaniels outside. The kick out to Ball. Just 4 to shoot. Sinks that one from the post. Ball's got 14 points.
And not a great start for him in the first, but he's quickly starting to turn it around.
To the middle. Here's Okongwu. And Okongwu slams it in.
So much strength from Okongwu. 6'8", 235. He's a strong guy.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Dosunmu, he's checked in for Minnesota.
One shot.
One shot.
And that one falls for Okongwu.
Well, what I like most about Okongwu is his switchability defensively. He has the size to battle down low and the quickness to guard on the perimeter.
Now here's Dosunmu. And here's Edwards from the arc. Bangs home the trifecta. He's got 7.
Well, that's a breakdown defensively. Can't afford to give him those kind of looks.
Inside. Deflects the pass. It's stolen by Gobert. Outside Edwards. Edwards making a statement.
Just a ferocious play by Edwards. Taking the contact but staying committed to his finish.
Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got 5 rebounds tonight. McDaniels passes to Dosunmu. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. The free throw drops for Dosunmu. The Hawks trail by 13. Always going up for the alley-oop here. And Okongwu slams it in.
Well, he's a bit of an undersized center, but right there, Okongwu makes up for it with his athleticism.
Here's Minot. 7 points in the game. That one drops for him. Dosunmu's got 9.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this deficit.
And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
I mean, these giveaways aren't doing them any favors on the scoreboard.
Now the Timberwolves with it. A big stretch here going 10-2. McDaniels in the post. Covered by Johnson. Here's Dosunmu. And it's Dosunmu with the jam.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Yeah, I'd consider calling timeout right away after that one. The defense has to be better there.
Now, here's Dosunmu. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 15 points. Edwards against Johnson. A 3-ball. Edwards can't hit.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
1:12 left in the first half of the game. The shot by Okongwu, no good. Timberwolves leading by 15. McDaniels right side. Pass to Dosunmu. Outside Edwards. Shot clock at 5. Three-pointer. Sinks the triple. Edwards got a couple of three-pointers in the second for Minnesota.
Well, this is why Edwards is a nightmare for defenses. He can drive right through you or pull you apart from range like this.
Now Dosunmu. 11 points in the game. To the paint. It's picked off. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Outside Edwards. From past the arc. Atlanta with the rebound. Johnson's got his 5th rebound in this one. They need this. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Yeah, easy call.
The Hawks shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight.
2 shots.
First one falls for him. And the Timberwolves making a change here. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Well, you see why teams try to avoid fouling him. You're basically giving away points.
LaMelo Ball getting it done for the Minnesota Timberwolves. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. Now we have a moment to go courtside. Allie LaForce has got something for us.
I'm joined now by Coach Quinn Snyder, and they were giving you some trouble in transition. How do you slow them down?
Well, I think we had a couple early where we were in good positions. We just didn't make the right read, and that's the biggest thing. But more than anything, whether it's a make or a miss or a turnover, we just got to really sprint back and be urgent.
The sense of urgency is key. Thanks, Coach.
Allie, thank you for that interview. And now we're at halftime. And we'll be back to bring you more basketball after this.
Hello and welcome, everybody. Coming into halftime of Game 2, there's an air of confidence for the Minnesota Timberwolves.
These guys are playing with intensity. They're relentless on the boards, especially on the offensive end.
Second chance points, one of the many reasons they're blowing the lid off this thing. Seeing how things are shaking down for the Timberwolves. They're not going anywhere, continuing to scrap and compete.
Well, this is the final, honey, and the other 28 teams in the league would be happy to trade places.
Yeah, that's right. The opportunity is still there. And you know what they got to do, Shaq? GFUTBE.
Oh.
Got to fight.
Till the bitter end?
Until the bitter end, Ernie.
And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan for the beginning of the third quarter.
And we're back with you as these two teams do battle in their quest for an NBA championship. Man, we're seeing a tremendous game from LaMelo Ball.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
Well, I just love his fearlessness so far. He's charging inside like no one can stop him.
So it's Minnesota now. And so in the game for the Timberwolves, the wingmen, Edwards and McDaniel. Then there's LaMelo Ball. And it's Rudy Gobert. And it's Minot in at the 4 slot. Here's Peterson. Edwards defending. Releases from 15. Peterson misses. Timberwolves leading by 19 points. The 15-footer. Edwards no good. The Hawks shooting indicative of smooth offensive play. Up at 60%. They're a machine from the floor. Johnson's shot is off. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for the Timberwolves. Edwards can't hit.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Down low. And finished off by Lively.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Ball, the bounce pass. McDaniels on the wing. And finished off by McDaniel.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finish hard with two hands on that stuff. 90 seconds now into the second half. Here's Johnson, and Johnson with the stuff.
A wiry athlete, Jalen Johnson. 2 loud points.
Pass to Minot. Back to Ball. There's the 3. Rebounded by the Hawks. Ively's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. The Hawks trail by 17. Ively a screen on Ball. And Okongwu has it in the corner. Johnson against Edwards. 4 on the shot clock. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. Fires from 14. In Atlanta again with the bucket.
Well, I'm a big fan of the passing aspect of Johnson's game. He's proven to be a very unselfish, team-oriented guy.
Ball kicks to Edwards. It's good. The assist that time from Ball. Ball's got 5 assists in the game. Okongwu, the pass to Lively. Gobert with the block.
As intimidating a defensive presence as there is, Gobert could write a book on rim protection. So that was unbelievable. Not many guys can do what Ant-Man just did.
And Quinn Snyder wants a timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. Take this chance now to show you the list of the postseason scoring leaders. Second is Anthony Edwards.
And he's taken off on a tremendous scoring streak at the perfect time. I mean, obviously, he's established himself as a premier playoff performer.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Here's Peterson. Edwards defending. To the inside. Here's Lively. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
And he's been passive today, but maybe that's what he needs to get him going, because for them to be successful, he's got to be a little more selfish.
Here's Edwards, and Edwards with the stuff.
Well, it's old hat now when we see Edwards dominating a game scoring-wise. Ant's emerged as an elite player.
Lively a screen on Edwards. Peterson, that's good. Peterson's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And that's almost automatic anytime he can get the ball in that position.
Ball dishes to McDaniels. Pass to Gobert. The Timberwolves working the ball around them. Ball no good.
Well, despite his lack of efficiency, the team has put together a good offensive effort tonight.
Inside, it's stolen by Gobert. Edwards with it, and it's Johnson picking him up. Edwards' shot is good.
Well, he has owned this quarter, a major reason they're up right now.
The Hawks trail by 20. Number 12 goes in. He's made 7 out of 12 now.
Well, he's playing great tonight. but not quite well enough to carry the entire team. They need to find some other contributors.
Puts it up from 15. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yeah, it was a great look. Sometimes they don't fall. You've just got to keep taking great shots.
Okongwu with a screen on ball. Down low. It's tipped. It's stolen by Gobert. McDaniels in the post. Johnson's there. Outside Edwards. Lets a floater go. Atlanta with the rebound. Johnson's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Pass to Peterson. Back to Johnson. Now here's Okongwu. 6 on the shot clock. Gobert with the block.
Well, just outstanding positioning and timing by Gobert. He tries to block as many shots as he can. Unselfish basketball. That's what coaches love to see.
Here's Peterson. Edwards defending. To the middle. Here's Okongwu. And Okongwu slams it in.
Yeah, great to see Okongwu not only finding chances to score, but looking for more. Not being satisfied with what he's done already.
Pass to Edwards. Peterson grabs the miss.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
McDaniels left side. Left side, Edwards. Comes up empty down low. The Hawks trail by 16. Pass to Lively. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's on Anthony Edwards.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Minnesota.
Well, their passing has been just exceptional, and it's opened up the floor for them on numerous occasions.
And they've also forced a lot of turnovers, capitalizing and turning those turnovers into points. Way to get after it.
Dyson Daniels checked in for the Hawks. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Minnesota leading by 14. Pass to Minot. McDaniels on the wing. To the paint. Here's Ball. And Ball slams it in.
Get up, LaMelo. These Ball brothers can fight.
Makes that one fall. It's his 8th bucket in 15 shot attempts.
Overall, this quarter, he's getting good looks, and he's taking advantage.
Pass to Minot. McDaniels on the wing. Clock at 6. Here's Minot. He's got 7. That shot missing. Good work defensively by Lively. Fires away from outside. Offensive rebound. And with that shot, the Minnesota lead is cut down now to just 12 points with the basket from Daniels.
Really surprising to see the huge edge they have in rebounds, given what the scoreboard says.
Pass to Minot. Back to Ball. Takes the 3. Atlanta with the rebound.
He hasn't been at his best this quarter. I'd like to see him be a little more patient right now.
Daniels. Not going to go that time. Timberwolves leading by 12. Here's Edwards. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It goes on Jalen Johnson.
Well, it's so difficult to outsmart Edwards as a defender. He'll just come right into you.
And the first one at the line is good.
Well, we know Edwards has an outstanding skill set, but what makes him...
Derek Lively is out there with Newell. Then it's Johnson, and it's Peterson in at the 2. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Lively a screen on Ball. Lively. And Lively able to finish.
And they've shown a little extra hustle on the offensive glass here in the second half. Second chance points are starting to add up for them, and they can use every one of them.
Johnson against Ball. Shoots over Johnson. Ball no good.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Driving to the basket, and he uses the glass on the layup. And now just a 1-point Timberwolves lead. And so Edwards will bring it up for Minnesota. Ball against Johnson. Ball kicks to Edwards. Shot clock at 6. Puts it up from 15. And Lively pulls it down. Lively's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Good ball movement here by the Hawks. Gets in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
Pass to Dosunmu. Back to Ball. Here's Beranger. Lively defending. Now McDaniels. There's Ball with the 3. Knocks down the 3 ball. Ball's got 5 points in the quarter.
A good look there, and he didn't waste it. His second 3 of the game.
To the middle. Here's Newell. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
Yeah, and how great have these offenses been for these teams tonight? Just fantastic execution.
A 3. Rebound by the Hawks. Lively's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Pass to Newell. And here is Johnson. Lively with the screen. Johnson down low. He's covered by Ball. A shot by Johnson, no good. To the inside. Here's McDaniels. Newell pulls it in. Newell's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's the screen. Great D that time from Edwards. Minnesota's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the 4th. Second chance effort. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Well, McDaniels is a physical player. He doesn't mind getting roughed up a bit while trying to score.
And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. He has decided it's the right time to talk. The Kongwus checking for Atlanta. And the Timberwolves making a change here. And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
I was able to listen in on what Chris Finch was going over with his team. He told the team he has complete faith in them, saying, we're right there, now we just got to make that push and really take hold of the game. We can do that. To me, it looked like his players are on the same page with him. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, Allie. The first free throw is good.
And you think back to when McDaniels was drafted. Everyone talked about his potential. Now they're talking about his consistency as a contributor, especially at the defensive end.
So he gets them both.
Well, you have to appreciate a big man who can step up to the line and knock it down with confidence.
Okongwu with a screen on Ball. And he jams it with authority.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
Well, it's always a big plus when you have a point guard that can attack the rim like that, puts so much pressure on the defense.
And you know what? If you're the defense, you got him right where you want him. Let him keep shooting those threes because he's been brutal in this half.
The Timberwolves shooting straight 49% from the field. Pass to Minot from the arc. Rebound by the Hawks. Okongwu's now got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Peterson. Okongwu at the elbow. And Okongwu slams it in.
And you talk about fighting your way back into a game. They've shown a lot of grit in this comeback.
Yeah, there is no quit in this team. Making up for that slow start with great composure and determination.
The Hawks leading. Down low, here's Johnson. And slam dunk by Johnson.
Well, it's easy to see Johnson oozing with confidence once he has the rock. Wants the ball in big spots.
Now, here's Ball. He's tightly guarded. Releases. And it's off.
Well, I can guarantee his coach isn't happy with his production this quarter. He's hurting their offense right now with all the shots he's missing.
Drives to the hoop. Good work there as it goes down.
Well, that's easy pickings for him. Unless the defense is all over him, he'll take that all day long.
Outside Edwards.
Well, you need a bucket? Give it to Edwards. He's got that clutch gene.
Gobert there for the rebound. Timberwolves trail by 4. Edwards just makes it look simple inside.
Well, if it's a big spot, Edwards wants the ball, wants the attention. You need that in the league.
Here's Peterson. Edwards defending. Johnson with a screen on Edwards. Driving in. Cleaves it in off the window.
See, now that layup isn't possible without the help of the pick.
And so Edwards will bring it up for Minnesota. Now Gobert. 1:21 left in the fourth quarter. Riley against Gobert. Now Johnson. From outside, the 3 goes down.
That's inexcusable defense right there. You gotta contest the shot better than that.
Timberwolves trail by 7. Now Ball shoots the 3, buries the deep ball.
And that is a big-time basket. LaMelo entered the league at 19 with such high expectations. This young man Ball is used to the spotlight.
46 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And Ball comes to help. Launches it. He drills the 3.
Well, credit them for maintaining that aggression, even being up this much.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, just protect the ball, make smart decisions, don't give them a chance to get back in the game.
And the Timberwolves call time here. There's 39 seconds left to play here in the fourth. And let's get your take, guys. What's the strategy?
And you know what? They're not ready to give up yet. They'll try to intentionally foul if they can get a quick hoop.
Now Edwards. Oh, and he cannot get the layup. There's 31 seconds left in the fourth quarter. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots from 14. Ball with the rebound. So the Hawks take the win. And this win puts them squarely in the driver's seat in this series. Up now, Greg, 2-zip with all the momentum on their side.
I mean, in fantastic shape right now. If they can capitalize on this victory and win Game 3, you can just about put this series to bed.
You got it. That concludes Game 2 of the NBA Finals. And for all of us here at the table, Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony and our terrific sideline reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us tonight. And as we leave, we present our player of the game.